This holiday season, Funko and Droppp are releasing a brand new digital set that you are not going to want to miss out on. I just got to check out the actual physical figures that you'll be able to add to your collection, but before we get into those, let's talk about Droppp just a bit. Because if you've never heard of Droppp before, it's a website where you can go and buy digital packs to pull physical figures. They have standard, premium, and mythic, which does not happen for every set, but you get 30 cards in total with a guaranteed redeemable. This really is an exciting set, and it's going to be dropping December 17th at 11 a.m. PST. And if you go over to Droppp.io, which I will have linked in the description down below, you'll be able to see every bit of information. But now, let's get into what Pops are going to be releasing. The first figure in the set is going to be Proto as Santa, and I love that he's sitting inside of the sleigh, and he's got his little tongue out too. The cool thing is too, with every single one of these figures, they are super limited edition, with this Proto here only having 1,900 pieces. Next up, we have Freddy Funko as Snowman, and what's neat about this one is that there's actually a little snow teddy bear next to him. This entire figure is also covered in glitter, and I don't know if we've ever seen a snowman version of Freddy before, so this is pretty unique. This one is again limited to 1,900 pieces, and also it doesn't matter what type of pack you buy, whether it be standard, premium, or mythic, you can pull any of these in any pack. After Freddy Funko, we have Franny as an ice skater, and what I think is so unique about this one is that she's completely clear to look like ice. It's almost like she's an ice sculpture of an ice skater. A brand new mold, and there are not many Franny figures out there, so if you're thinking of adding her to your collection, this is a great way to do it. And of course, this Franny is limited to 1,900 pieces. But after her, we've got another Freddy Funko, and what's so cool about this one, it's actually him as an engineer at the front of a train. Christmas trains are one of my favorite part of the holiday, you know, going to the mall and seeing a big one running around. It's a lot of fun. And now that we've got Freddy with his very own, I cannot wait to see this in person, especially because he's all bundled up. It's cute. Now, funny enough, this Freddy isn't limited to 1,900, it's actually 2,300, so just a few more of him. And now, everyone, the hardest one to pull out of any of the packs. We have the Grail figure limited to 999. It's Franny on a reindeer. What I love about this figure, and you might notice it right away, is from the base of it. It actually has a piece of that train car to go along with the others. And what I mean by that is if you get more than one of them, you'll actually be able to hook them together so they can be pulled along as one giant figure. I cannot wait to see what that looks like in person, especially with Freddy as the conductor. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Now, remember earlier when I said a mythic pack has a guaranteed figure inside? Well, we haven't even got to that one yet, and it is one of the craziest I've ever seen. It's going to be a 10-inch limited to 499. The lowest piece count out of any of the ones that we've talked about, and it is, you ready for this one, Proto as a nutcracker. The reason that I think they made it a 10-inch is because it'll actually be the right size if you have it with other nutcrackers, and of course, he's gonna have a much bigger head because he's a Funko Pop, but come on, that's so cool. And now, I don't know this for sure, but if they did make him so he actually could crack a nut, wouldn't that be amazing? Don't quote me on that, it's just something cool that I thought of right now, but it would be neat. And again, just to remind you, if you buy any of the packs, that's how you pull the physical redeemables. You get a specific card that is either a legendary or a grail. It will shine super bright, and that is the figure that you'll eventually be able to add to your actual collection. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the way you get that Freddy sitting in the engine is actually by collecting every single card in the set. So if you get a couple packs, you might get a bonus figure on top of the ones that you pull from what you already opened. Which I think is such a cool way to do it. That way, if you have every single one of the cards, you can build that entire train. I cannot wait to try and complete this collection when it releases, again, on December 17th at 11 a.m. PST. But hold on, that's not all for today, because I've got a pretty big bag that came in too. Alrighty, I know what everybody's thinking. What is inside of here? Well, I actually had a couple of my physicals from another set that just arrived, and I figured we might as well open them up too. This is exciting because it's actually from the Funimation set that released a few months ago now, and I cannot wait to see them now officially in person. Alrighty, let's see here, and I guess we'll just get started with one. I don't really care. How about this guy? Just to show everybody too, this is how they come packed, which I think is great. So there is no way that these things are going to be damaged once they arrive. Ooh, and take a look at this, everybody. We are starting off off with the Celestial Franny. Oh, how perfect. Funny, because we were just talking about Franny, and this one here is limited to 2,000 pieces. Super rare. Oh, and something else that I really enjoy about these pops, that on the back side of the box, they show the card that you had to pull to get them. We've got another Fun Force Freddy. Then after that, we've got, oh, we got Celestial Freddy. Woohoo! Franny! Sorry, Franny. I'm just so excited about this thing. I accidentally called her Freddy. I apologize, but this is amazing! It's a great addition to the figure, especially to keep it tied with those digital cards. And now, let's see, who do we have next here? Oh, right. We have Fun Force Freddy, also limited 2,000 pieces. Again, a really fun one, and I love how they did the goggles on there and how it almost looks like honeycombs, and then the pose that he's in. It's just really well done. Funko really does an amazing job with their original figures. I mean, come on, these two, you can't beat it. And now, who do we have inside of here? I'm trying to get a bit of a sneak peek. Oh, right, so I believe this one here was the royalty. So if I was able to get every single one of the cards, which I did for this set, I got this one here. Yes, the metallic Ultimate Freddy, limited to 2,500 pieces. So amazing. I love the metallic on this. And I also really enjoy how they're putting the metallic sticker on the front now. Before, it used to just be like, you know, it was on there, you could see the paint was metallic, but they didn't like specifically say, but this is really great. Yeah, I love this. It's really cool too, because I'm now finally getting to see like a full 360 of the character. Oh, and again, take a look on the back. There is the card that you had to get them. Alrighty, 3 out of 4. Now, let's get into this, and I actually saved this one till last out of the bunch here because I knew it was the rarest of them all. It is, yes, look at him, it's Kaiju Proto. Crazy how neat this is. I love that he's got the broken building in his hand. There's only 999 of these too, so less than 1,000. You really can't beat that. And I love the little crown on his head, as well as the way they made him look like Proto, but he's also like this huge monster. Again, so perfect. And so this right here is just like a perfect example of stuff that you can pull from those packs, which, I mean, come on. You don't want to miss out on stuff like this. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that we're also going to be doing a giveaway for a premium pack. Funko was nice enough to let me pick out somebody to win a free one for your collection. So if you go down below, comment your favorite one from the Festival of Fun drop. And just so it's a little bit easier, in that comment, could you also add your wallet? And if you don't know what a wallet is, it's literally just the username you get after you create an account. It's just way easier to give it to you once you've won. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all that I have for you today. Thank you to Funko and Droppp for allowing me to announce this to everybody, because I cannot wait for this set to release. And now here's the thing, I asked everybody what your favorite pop was, but for me, I think it's gonna have to be either that Freddy in the engine of the train or the Nutcracker Proto. They're both amazing though. Actually, not just both of them, every single figure in the set really does look crazy, and I cannot wait to try to collect that entire set on December 17th at 11 a.m. PST. Don't forget the date, that's why I keep saying it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, because this was a lot of fun, and I'll see you tomorrow!